Reports everywhere this morning that Solana is out again. And this is the one knock on Solana. Now, I want to give you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, kind of everything in this video because I don't think it's good to have just a negative standpoint on this or a positive standpoint, given what we've seen happen before when Solana has had these outages. So I'm going to break down what we know. We're already looking at the Solana price action based on this news, which, by the way, isn't too bad. We'll come back and revisit this a little bit later on in the video. But I just want to talk about the outage here at the front end of the video and then get into some of the nitty gritties and my thoughts on all of this moving forward because we're getting ready for a big bull run. And if Solana wants to get to that $500 or beyond, we've got to figure this out, right? And it's gotten better. It's gotten better. There's been some upgrades made to the Solana network that have definitely minimized the number of outages, but outages continue to be an issue. And this goes back to the big question, what do you want to give up to get something? There's always that trilemma in blockchain, right? You can't have everything. You can't be decentralized, secure, and scalable, right? And so far, Solana has been super scalable, but it's really lacked with the security side of things with the outages. But here we go. Let's talk a little bit about what happened here. Okay, here's what we know to be true right now here this morning on Tuesday, February 6th. Solana crashes 5%. So they're saying crash. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal to 93. We've already bounced off that. We're sitting now at 94. Okay, 32 already back up. Team confirms another network outage. Now, the blockchain has encountered an unexpected hiccup. So at press time, data from Solana Blockchain Explorer suggested the last registered transaction happened around 9:52 UTC time. Many people all around the crypto community started reporting this. I waited a little bit until it was confirmed. According to SolScan and OKLink, Block Explorers, the Solana blockchain suspected of being down with the latest transaction stuck there at that 7:52 UTC. Upbit announced that due to the interruption, deposits and withdrawals of Sol and Radium and some other ecosystem plays there were halted. So the Solana development team has confirmed the outage. So it did happen. A blockchain software firm operating a leading validator on Solana posted about the incident. The statement read that Solana mainnet beta is experiencing a performance degradation. Block progression is currently halted. According to Solana's status page, the most recent outage marks the first since February 2023. So first time in a year we've had to deal with this. The network was down on a major outage that lasted around 19 hours back in February 2023. We had similar major outages recorded in September and October. Now, the thing was, from February 2023 to now, we had some major upgrades that we talked about here on the channel. Solana touted, and we, have still seen an outage now. It looked good for a while, obviously, for a year. Back in January 2022, Solana recorded a partial outage for 7 consecutive days. So it's not that bad, right? So going into the kind of the good, the bad, the ugly, we've gotten better. We're having less outages, but they're still happening. The network itself back then in 2022 encountered 9 outages in total just for that month in January 2022. Solana's uptime has a 99% success rate for most of the time, though. Solana's native token, Sol, has witnessed a more pronounced decline. It went down 5%. It was up at 98, went to 93. But again, we're bouncing already. So that's the good thing here with Solana. It has not drastically hurt the project from a price standpoint. That has not stopped VCs and retail money from pouring in to Solana. And obviously, all the Solana ecosystem plays have been crushing it as of late. You look across and see all the meme coins that are just doing crazy amounts of volume. So all of that's good. But as we get ready for this next bull run, as more and more people are going to be rushing into crypto, this is the one thing that Solana has to figure out. If they do, they are smooth sailing from here. But if this continues to be an issue, this could eventually deter both new investors and VCs from investing in Solana. So they've got to figure this out. It is something that we need to talk about. From a standpoint of for me as an investor, does this drastically change what I'm doing here today if I'm a holder of Solana? No. Am I selling my whole Sol bag because this happened? No, right? And I do hold Solana. I trade Solana even more often than have a long-term bag, but I do have some stored away. But I love to trade this thing just because it's so volatile. So we'll see if the volatility ramps up here today. Already in the 1 hour, you could see some big candles. We are heading down right now, but we did bounce off of our lows again of $93. We'll see if we can maybe even we're pretty much bouncing off this local low here about 5 days ago in February. This could be a pretty nice entry point, honestly, because the one thing we've seen from these outages is reversals do happen. So I'll be looking at the 1 hour. I'll be checking my XT algo, looking for that next momentum up indicator when it flashes. If you want to know when it flashes too, you want to be on the same timeline that I'm on. You want to be ready to make a play on Solana, ICP, or Chainlink. All of these indicators just fired within the last 48 hours. If you want to make some money in crypto, I'm telling you guys, check out my company, XT Algo. Links down below. I appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you.